Yo, it's Sway.
Sway.
Sway. Sway.
Sway.
Sway.
Sway.
In the morning.
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 Only on Shade 45.
Wake your fuck ass up.
Yeah. Bitches.
Let me ask you this on a serious note, because you did have to run in with the law, and it was based on your on guns.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, yep. And this past, in the recent days, we had this big massacre that took place in Connecticut that just had the whole nation.
It was it's a tragedy. It's a travesty. It was a catastrophic event. My heart goes out to the families. As a parent yourself, there's no way that you can hear or see or observe something like that go on and not be touched in your heart. You know what I'm saying? Just to know that somewhere so sacred, somewhere that is supposed to be completely off limits to any kind of wrongdoing.
Yeah.
Something like that could happen to kindergartners. You know what I mean? But I don't want to run the risk of sounding inappropriate, but that is exactly the reason why I had mines. You know what I'm saying? Because at any time, if anybody called me anytime when I had mines, I'm pulling up with them. And the whole perimeter will be secure. And ain't nobody moving but us. You know what I'm saying? And all women and all children was safe. See, I have principles, morals, and standards. I know what to do. I'm like, I ain't been to the military, but I'm very militant-minded when it comes to protecting. I feel like, in Africa, man, we protected our own tribes. Our tribe protected the children, they protected the women, everything. We made sure everything was safe. And now we've gotten away from that because we have entrusted the government, we've entrusted the police to do what we as men were responsible for doing. You know what I'm saying? And instinctively, that's what's in me, to protect mine. By any means, I'm gonna lay my life down by mine. You know what I'm saying? And so that was my mentality. My mentality wasn't to go out there and do no foolishness. It was to make sure that I was prepared if anybody came to try and do some foolishness to me.
That makes sense. And in this case, it was totally different from your case. Let me separate the two. You had this 20-year-old boy who went out and used his mother's guns, right? And then I think this is the part of when people scream out gun control.
Right.
Yeah.
Why there needs to be gun control, because in your situation was totally different. You had somebody who was, life was taken in front of your very eyes, at one point that worked with you. Totally different. But how do you feel about gun control? Like, who actually gets them?
I don't know, man. I really don't know. I think the best thing, you can't just take them away, because if you take them away and you give the citizens, you take away the citizens' right to bear arms, then like the only ones who gonna have them is the ones who willing to break the law to keep them. So that means only ones who armed is the criminals. You know what I'm saying? Because it's criminals right now. They know it's illegal. It's already illegal. They know if they get caught with it, they know what they got to do. So if they make it illegal, it's what? So was it double illegal? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was already illegal for me to have it. I had it then. You think I'm not gonna have it now? You think now because they say the people who can have it, give them back, you think I'm gonna go give mine back? No, that's not gonna happen. The most I think they could do is raise, the criteria in order to get them, and maybe a class. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a mental stability test.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Yeah.
Right.
They can make it. They could heighten the criteria to get them. You know what I'm saying? And then make it to where every year you have to renew your license. Not the way you get it one year and then, you know what I'm saying, you done had it, you can have it for the rest of your life. You get a license and every year you come back, you take a class to renew it. And if you don't take that class to renew it, then your license will expire.
That's
like
T.I.
a driver's license.
Didn't I tell you he knows something about everything?
You did say
Get
that.
Get a man a round of applause.
And President Obama and the Obama administration, if you guys, you know what I'm saying, if you like my idea so much that you choose to implement it, all I ask is that you pardon me and give me back my Second Amendment right to bear arms. You know what I'm saying? And we even Steven, baby.
Even Steven. That's what's up.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.